This game is called Danan the Jungle Fighter for Sega Master System, and it's really a short game. I don't really know the story. I guess you're the chosen one to rescue people from the town, the village, from evil. And you have a sword. You go through the jungle. You go through areas fighting different types of enemies. And there's only 4 levels. So let's go ahead and go through this one. Jimbo, what happened? Danan, listen carefully. You must find Nia, the prophet who lives in the northeast. So yeah, this was the last game that I badged on Retro Achievements, so I just wanted to show you guys what this game's all about. We get to talk to this elderly person, a young warrior. This is the boundary of the sacred land of the Amazons. If you wish to live, I suggest you go no further. Are you Nia, the prophet? I thought I was Danan. Then you must choose between either going through the land of the Amazon or going through the very rugged land. A journey of 10 days, both are equally dangerous. I want to go in the land of the Amazons. So you have like your jump and your, you know, your sword attack, and I think that's really it in this game. You can, the game kind of takes a Legend of Zelda 2, Zelda 2 Adventure of Link's approach, where you can, you know, attack enemies as much as you could and level up your energy, your EXP, which is good. You know, you want to be more powerful at the end of the game than you were when you started it. So it's kind of like, you know, Castlevania 2, Zelda 2, in a way. And those boxes, they give you like animal creature tokens. So the more you have the animal creature tokens, you could unleash one of 3 animals here. I think the first one is an armadillo, and the second one is an eagle, and the third one is a gorilla. And in the bottom, you have the elixir, you have your wife, not your wife, your knife. You have your knife of wildcat, and there is a second weapon that you can get. I don't know what that is. And then there is a magic ball, I think. And yes, you are on a timer, and there is a score point, and on the bottom right is your experience points. So right now we have 70 experience points, which is our HP. And yeah, let's go ahead and keep slashing through monsters and enemies and avoid these female warriors trying to kill us. Another game where birds are the enemies. Birds are the vicious creatures that you have to get away from and not get hurt too much from. I think those are meats. I'm not sure. Either those are pork chops or turkey. I'm not sure. But they do replenish your health. And I have not really played a lot of Master System games. So growing up, I used to play like Sega Game Gear. So I did notice that like some of the Game Gear games that I played are actually also on the Sega Master System. For example, like Batman Returns was a game that I played on the Sega Game Gear. And you know, most of those Game Gear games got a Master System release too. So I never had a Master System. I had a Game Gear. But this game seems really okay so far. You know, if you ever watch like the Xena, the Warrior Princess, and Hercules, this is kind of like an inspiration of, well, I guess those TV shows kind of take inspiration from this kind of game. or I don't know, or from actual Hercules itself, you know, the character. Yeah, I hate that there's a timer, but they do give you enough time to get through each and every level. Alright, so we just got a weapon upgrade right there. So that's gonna help with our attacks and the strength of our attacks. Also, like when you attack enemies, you do get stronger with your experience points. You do get stronger. Who are you to invade our sacred land? My name is Danan. I am on a quest to find the prophet Niani, the knife of light. Many a warrior has had thoughts similar to your own, young Danan, and they have always failed. But to meet with Nia, you must fight me first. Alright, let's fight, bitch. Oh, you bastard. So yeah, I just destroyed his ass. Fight is over. I have won. He walked all the way to the left just to say that, and then walked to the right where the stairs are. I am he. I am very saddened by the loss of such a good warrior and friend as Gilbas. How do you know of Gilbas? Gilbas' death. He was my pupil. We had a bond that was so strong. All that he felt, all that he thought, I too felt and thought. Then you must know who killed him. Yes, they were the warriors of the Moralos. The warriors of Moralos? Okay, we're gonna continue the adventure. If you press no, you get a game over, by the way. By the way, there was someone who speedran this game and they finished this whole game in 8 minutes. Like, when I play the game myself, I could finish it like in 20 minutes? But that's just me taking my time, right? I don't know if I ever want to speedrun this game. Like, you'd have to be really on point in what you do. Alright, we're gonna go check downstairs. We got another potion. That's our second elixir right there that we got. It's so good to actually know what you're doing in the game. But that's because I played it. I'm just trying to beat it on stream. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna unleash one of my animal buddies. We're gonna unleash the chimpanzee. And he did nothing. That was a waste. That was a waste? Alright, we get some more time here, and we got a new animal buddy. Token, I guess. Alright, that right there is an actual weapon. It's an amulet of bear. So that is I think that's a gear or something. An armor? Not sure, to be honest. with no upgrades, like, I don't think you'd be able to defeat those enemies. You would have to hit them like 4 or 5 times to get rid of them. Alright, so we're gonna use the eagle to get across here. Cool little thing. I can go for a health item, if anything. You know, let's go down. There is another door here. Oh, more health. Nice. We needed that. Alright, the second boss. Who are you that has fought with such skill? Danan. I am Danan. You know me, I am Gaza, champion and war chief of the Morales clan. I say less. You stated your piece. You shall die in honor. Is he shooting stars? We just played a game where you are literally a star. Like, you are the main character and a star. You are literally a star in that game. It's called Starfy. Nintendo DS. Good game. This game's good too. I'd say this game's kind of a hidden gem. Alright, we killed them. Arg! Answer my question. Until a few days ago, life within our village it has been since the days of Aganan. And then the white man came with their black steel battleship. Oh, it's the white man. Okay, the white man. They came and fucked shit up, huh? I love this game, really. They acted like our friends, but in reality they were looking for the 3 sacred objects with Aganan. Used to seal the tomb. They did something, I'm still not sure what. But soon our priests and chief villagers began shouting for the return of Gilbas. Return that for centuries not necessary. Only necessary for evil, but not for the good. Alright, I got some health back. We just lost some. Dude, get down to it. Come on. Alright, more EXP, nice. But we have an oxygen tank, oxygen meter. Trying to get all the boxes. Okay, we're good. See, there's like this ladder here. I would really want to get to it, but I don't think you could. I think it's just for the show. Oh, and I think also when you destroy enemies, I don't think they respawn anymore. I think they're just dead. They don't come back, which is great. And if you take a death, your elixirs that you gather, they actually spawn out to help you stay alive, which is a good thing that the game does here. Oh, that's Linda, by the way. I don't know what's her purpose in the story, but she's always trying to save you from like death. See, I would want to explore, but there's like no time this game gives you. HP, nice. There's really nothing here. Time is almost running out. Alright, third boss battle. Yeah, I don't care what he has to say, I want to fight you. I have 20 more minutes to finish this game before the year's over. Art, I may have underestimated you, but already the priest of Morales has left for the altar of sacrifice with the knife of life. To commence the resurrection of Gilbas and the beginning of a new wonderful age. Aha. Aha, there's no way you could stop it now. You will die here with me. Glory to the Emperor. What are we, like, in a Star Wars film right now? The Emperor has the high ground. Alright, that's the last potion, because every level has one potion. I think we found them all. They hide it really well here, but... room for just one enemy? That's so funny. Alright, more time. I think we're good on the time though, but see, like, it's already 20 minutes playing this game, but it can be done really quickly. Just I just went ahead and tried to find all of the items as much as I could. Went through the altar of sacrifice. Danan, the chosen champion. Alright, you are the champion. Go fight the evil Gilbas. Okay, I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna fight it. Let me go fight. I think 230 HP is like the maximum you can get. I'm not sure though. We'll see in a sec. Yeah, I think 230 is the maximum. I don't think you can go more than that. Alright. Final boss area. You are the priest of Moralos, are you not? I am a messenger of God, and I have heard his divine word. Divine word. Destruction. All will be consumed in flames, and a paradise will be built on the ashes. With your blood, I will cleanse the ground on which you stand. Screw you. This guy hasn't touched me just once. Even once he hasn't touched me. Nice. Got some health back. More health. Danan, help! Is that you, Danan? Linda, is that you? Are you okay? Oh, Danan. You must hurry, Gilbas is coming. Oh god, hit it. Oh my god, it slashed his freaking ass. Get his booty hole. Okay. Arise, arise, arise. Oh, mighty one. Time to end this. Alright, final boss. Oh my god. This is a sweet spot. Well, it was. And that's game. That was a 25-minute game right there. Linda, do you feel... How do you feel, Linda? I'm fine. Is that Gilbas? Is he dead? As long as there are those who desire the things which people were never meant to have, Gilbas will never truly die. Are you setting yourself up for a sequel? Like, what are you doing here? Is endless. Deep, isn't it? Yes, and for that reason I will remain here to guard the seal from ever being opened again. I could use a companion. I was hoping you'd ask. Stay for a while. I have grown rather used to your company. Asking her out on a date in the jungle. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight or roars. Danan is that lion, ready to go over Linda and show him his muscles. Show her her muscles. Show her him his blah, blah, blah. Essentially what I'm saying is that they want to have sex at the end of this game. That's what they want. They want to have sex. The end, they had 5 kids. There was no sequel. This was the only game in the series. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for the GGs. I'm swamped. I'm really swamped. But that was the last game of the year. That was the last game of the year, guys. And it ended off with Danan, the Jungle Fighter for Master System. That was the final game of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, this was Danan, the Jungle Fighter for Sega Master System. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you. We've essentially completed 58 games this year. 58 games were completed.